Have you ever wondered how a boy from the gritty housing projects of Brooklyn rose to become a gospel icon, touching millions with his soul-stirring music and unyielding faith? From humble beginnings marked by loss and hardship to leading one of the most celebrated choirs in the world, Hezekiah Walker has defied the odds to build an empire of inspiration. With a net worth of $8 million, 2 Grammy Awards, and a legacy of chart-topping albums, he stands as a beacon in the gospel realm. But what secrets lie behind his lavish homes, impressive rides, and devoted family? Stick around as we dive into the extraordinary lifestyle of Hezekiah Walker in 2026. You won't believe the journey that got him here. Early life and challenges. Hezekiah Xavier Walker Jr. entered the world on December 24, 1962, in the heart of Brooklyn, New York, amid the bustling yet challenging environment of the Fort Greene housing projects. This area, known for its dense urban landscape and socio-economic struggles, was a far cry from the spotlight he would later command. Raised in a deeply religious household, Walker's early years were steeped in faith, but they were also shadowed by absence and adversity. His father was not present in his life, leaving his mother, Gladys Walker, a dedicated social worker, to shoulder the responsibility of raising him and his 4 siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. The family adhered to strict Pentecostal principles, forbidding activities like dancing or watching movies, which fostered a disciplined but isolated upbringing focused on spiritual values. Gladys played a pivotal role in instilling resilience and hope in her children. As a pillar of strength, she taught young Hezekiah the importance of perseverance through prayer and community service, often emphasizing that faith could overcome any obstacle. Her influence was profound. She modeled hard work and compassion, guiding him toward a path of moral integrity despite the surrounding temptations of street life in Brooklyn during the 1960s and 1970s. The projects were rife with crime, poverty, and limited opportunities, creating a pressure cooker for many youths. Walker witnessed friends succumbing to drugs and violence, but his mother's teachings kept him grounded, steering him toward education and self-improvement. However, tragedy struck early and often, testing Walker's resolve in ways that would define his character. At just 14 years old, he faced the devastating loss of his father figure. Though absent, the emotional void deepened, but the most shattering blow came when he was 21. His beloved mother collapsed and died suddenly on her way to church. This event plunged him into profound grief. Working at Xerox in Stamford, Connecticut at the time, Walker quit his job and spiraled into despair, neglecting basic self-care for months. He found himself on the brink of eviction, penniless and alone, grappling with the raw pain of abandonment. In a moment of desperation, he turned to prayer, emerging with renewed purpose. This cathartic experience inspired his first original song, "I'll Make It," a testament to overcoming sorrow through divine strength. Another significant challenge came during his teenage years when Walker navigated the social pressures of inner-city life. Bullied for his quiet demeanor and religious devotion, he often felt like an outsider among peers drawn to the allure of quick money and rebellion. These taunts could have derailed him, but instead they fueled his determination to rise above. He pursued higher education at Long Island University, majoring in sociology, while also attending Huguet Theological Institute and the New York School of the Bible. These institutions honed his intellectual and spiritual faculties, preparing him for a life of leadership. Yet the financial strains of supporting himself without parental backing meant juggling odd jobs, from clerical work to community outreach, all while resisting the pull of negative influences. Through these trials, Walker's early life forged an unbreakable spirit. The absence of his father taught him self-reliance, his mother's death instilled empathy for the broken-hearted, and the bullying built his empathy for the marginalized. These experiences not only shaped his music's themes of redemption and hope, but also his pastoral calling, where he would later minister to those in similar straits. As we reflect on these formative years, it's clear how they laid the foundation for his ascent. Now, let's explore how he channeled that resilience into a groundbreaking career. Career journey. Hezekiah Walker's entry into the music world was modest yet purposeful, beginning in his 20s as he balanced ministerial duties with a passion for gospel. In 1985, at age 23, he founded the Love Fellowship Crusade Choir, LFC, while serving as a Pentecostal minister in Brooklyn. This small ensemble, starting with just 12 members, performed wherever they could, parks, hospitals, and housing projects, echoing the community roots of his upbringing. Their debut album, I'll Make It, released in 1987 on Sharp Records, captured raw emotion drawn from Walker's personal losses, marking his first step as a composer and leader. Though sales were humble, it showcased his knack for blending traditional gospel with contemporary flair, setting the stage for greater recognition. The early 1990s brought pivotal breakthroughs that propelled Walker into the spotlight. In 1992, he released his solo album Focus on Glory under Benson Music Group, which highlighted his vocal prowess and songwriting depth. But it was the 1993 live recording Live in Toronto that became a game-changer, topping gospel charts and introducing LFC to international audiences. This album's energetic performances and uplifting lyrics resonated widely, earning critical acclaim and establishing Walker as a choir maestro. Hot on its heels, 1994's Live in Atlanta at Morehouse College solidified his status, winning his first Grammy Award for Best Gospel Album by a choir or chorus. The project's success, with over 500,000 copies sold, stemmed from its infectious anthems like Jesus is My Help, which blended choir harmonies with urban rhythms, appealing to both churchgoers and mainstream listeners. As the decade progressed, Walker hit several milestones that expanded his influence. In 1994, he assumed the pastorate of Love Fellowship Tabernacle in Brooklyn, merging his musical and ministerial roles seamlessly. This dual path led to the choir's evolution into the Love Fellowship Choir, releasing hits like 1995's Live in New York by Any Means, which garnered another Grammy nomination. His collaborations broadened his reach. He contributed vocals to secular artists' projects, including Luther Vandross's 1997 album I Know and Sean P. Diddy Combs's Thank You track, bridging gospel and hip-hop worlds. These crossovers, while controversial among purists, amplified gospel's visibility, earning him a Vision Award in 1994 and Stellar Awards for Choir of the Year. The late 1990s and early 2000s saw Walker at his commercial peak. Albums like 1997's Live in London at Wembley and 1999's Family Affair topped Billboard gospel charts, with the latter featuring the smash Every Praise, which became a staple in churches worldwide. His second Grammy came in 2001 for Love is Live in the Best Gospel Choir or Chorus Album category. By this point, Walker's net worth began climbing through album sales, tours, and church expansions, including new locations in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. He amassed over 10 Stellar Awards, 2 BET Awards, and inductions into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame in 2016. His entrepreneurial spirit shone in founding the Hezekiah Walker Community Development Corporation, leading to the 2024 groundbreaking of Hez House Apartments, an $80 million affordable housing project in East New York, blending faith with community service. Into the 2010s and beyond, Walker's career adapted to digital eras while maintaining authenticity. Releases like 2013's Azusa The Next Generation debuted at #1 on Billboard, earning Grammy nods and reflecting his mentorship of young talent. In 2021, he opened the Hezekiah Walker Center for Gospel Music at Virginia Union University, fostering the next wave of artists. By 2026, with over 15 albums and countless nominations, Walker's achievements include global tours, sold-out concerts, and a lasting impact on gospel's evolution. His music has generated millions in revenue, contributing to his $8 million net worth, while his pastoral work has grown Love Fellowship into a megachurch network. These accomplishments not only highlight his talent, but also his commitment to upliftment, seamlessly leading us into an exploration of his opulent current lifestyle and assets. Real estates. The Brooklyn Legacy Estate, $6,500,000. Nestled in the vibrant heart of Brooklyn, New York, this sprawling estate stands as Hezekiah Walker's crown jewel. Acquired after years of ministerial growth, it serves as a private sanctuary near his flagship Love Fellowship Tabernacle, allowing seamless integration of work and home life. The interior boasts an expansive great room ideal for hosting intimate gatherings, where vaulted ceilings and custom built-ins create a sense of grandeur without overwhelming the space. Adjacent is a gourmet kitchen equipped with top-tier appliances, perfect for preparing family meals or entertaining choir members after services. Venturing further, the master suite offers a serene retreat with a spa-like bathroom featuring dual vanities and a soaking tub for ultimate relaxation after long days of preaching. Multiple guest bedrooms provide ample space for visiting relatives or ministry associates, each with ensuite facilities to ensure privacy and comfort. A dedicated home office, lined with inspirational artifacts from his career, doubles as a creative hub for composing new gospel tracks. For leisure, there's a state-of-the-art theater room where Walker unwinds with faith-based films or reviews concert footage. The property's standout feature is its outdoor pool area, designed for year-round enjoyment with heated waters and surrounding loungers, ideal for reflective swims or casual barbecues. Landscaped gardens enhance the backyard, offering peaceful spots for morning devotions. This estate not only symbolizes Walker's rise, but also his commitment to family, with spaces that foster bonding and spiritual growth. Its proximity to urban energy keeps him connected to the community he serves, making it more than a home. It's a legacy hub. Transitioning from this urban masterpiece, we move southward to a sun-drenched haven that captures Walker's affinity for warmer climes and relaxation. The Windermere Waterfront Retreat, $4,500,000. In the upscale enclave of Windermere, Florida, Walker's Retreat offers a tranquil escape from the hustle of New York life. Purchased in 2016 and meticulously upgraded, this property blends Southern charm with modern luxury, providing a perfect backdrop for rejuvenation between tours and church commitments. The open-concept living area flows effortlessly, anchored by a chef-inspired kitchen with high-end fixtures and an island that seats a crowd, ideal for holiday feasts or impromptu songwriting sessions. The primary bedroom suite exudes calm, complete with a lavish bathroom boasting a rainfall shower and ample storage for personal items. Additional bedrooms cater to extended stays, each thoughtfully appointed for comfort during family visits. A versatile bonus room serves as a fitness area, equipped with exercise machines to maintain Walker's health amid his busy schedule. For productivity, a quiet study nook overlooks lush views, inspiring sermons or album concepts. Outside, the expansive pool beckons with its inviting design, surrounded by shaded patios for al fresco dining or quiet contemplation. The waterfront location adds a layer of serenity, with docks for boating excursions on nearby lakes, offering Walker moments of solitude to recharge spiritually. This home's layout emphasizes flow and functionality, differing from the Brooklyn estate by prioritizing outdoor living and leisure, reflecting his evolution toward balanced wellness in later years. As we shift from this Florida gem, our tour concludes with a more intimate property that highlights Walker's ties to his extended ministry network. The Bensalem Sanctuary Haven, $3,200,000. Located in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, this haven represents Walker's strategic expansion, situated near one of his Love Fellowship outposts for easy oversight of regional operations. More compact, yet equally elegant, it focuses on efficiency and warmth, acquired as a base for mid-Atlantic engagements. The central family room invites cozy evenings with built-in shelving for displaying Grammy trophies and personal mementos. The kitchen shines as a hub for culinary creativity, featuring professional-grade ovens and a breakfast bar for quick meals before services. The master retreat includes a bathroom with therapeutic jets in the tub, promoting rest after exhaustive travels. Guest quarters are welcoming, with shared amenities that encourage communal living during retreats or family reunions. The outdoor pool area, though smaller, provides a private oasis with integrated seating for small group discussions or solo reflection. Gardens frame the space, adding natural beauty that contrasts with the property's practical interior focus. Unlike the larger estates, this home emphasizes intimacy and utility, with features tailored to support his pastoral duties while offering respite. Its location fosters connections with Pennsylvania congregants, underscoring Walker's dedication to accessibility. These properties illustrate Walker's wise stewardship of his earnings, each uniquely adapted to different facets of his life. From Brooklyn's legacy to Florida's retreat and Pennsylvania's sanctuary, they weave a narrative of achievement and faith. Building on this foundation of opulence, let's accelerate into another aspect of his lifestyle, his curated car collection. Car collection. Hezekiah Walker's affinity for fine automobiles tells a story of triumph, each vehicle symbolizing a chapter in his ascent from Brooklyn's streets to gospel stardom. Rather than mere status symbols, his rides reflect milestones, the thrill of first successes, the comfort of established legacy, and the reliability of enduring faith. Curated with intention, his collection features 3 standout machines acquired over years of hard-earned prosperity. Starting with the priciest, these cars blend performance with personal significance, often used for cross-country drives to churches or quiet escapes for inspiration. Leading the lineup is his Mercedes-Maybach S680. Valued at $244,400, a regal sedan that signifies the pinnacle of his achievements, much like the soaring crescendos in his Grammy-winning albums. Obtained following the success of his community development projects, it represents the luxurious harmony of faith and fortune, gliding effortlessly on journeys to distant congregations. Walker treasures it for those extended trips where the serene cabin allows deep reflection akin to composing anthems that uplift souls. This machine isn't about excess. It's a symbol of elevated purpose, turning ordinary commutes into moments of divine insight, much as his choirs transform simple gatherings into transcendent experiences. Following closely is the Porsche Taycan at $103,900, an electric marvel that captures the forward momentum of his evolving legacy, echoing the innovative blends. In his crossover collaborations, secured amid the launch of his gospel music center, it embodies the swift, silent power of inspiration, striking unexpectedly, propelling him through urban landscapes with ease. Walker appreciates its responsive nature on winding paths where the seamless acceleration feels like guiding a congregation through a powerful sermon. This vehicle tells a story of adaptation and energy, from traditional roots to modern outreach, providing a quiet efficiency that aligns with his message of sustainable hope. Completing the set is the Cadillac CT5 FIBA Blackwing, priced at $97,600, the dynamic anchor that roots his collection in accessible strength, reminiscent of the resilient spirit in his early choir days. Acquired during expansions of his church network, it stands for unyielding drive, powering through challenges with confident poise. Ideal for daily errands or escorting loved ones, its spirited handling evokes the passion of live performances, where every note builds to emotional highs. Walker values its versatility, a narrative of humble origins ascending to influence, ensuring reliability in service to others. Together, these 3 vehicles narrate Walker's life. Explosive beginnings, refined peaks, and grounded continuity. They aren't hoarded, they're tools for connection, often loaned for charity drives. As we park this segment, let's pivot to the heart of his world, the personal relationships that fuel his enduring spirit. Personal life. Hezekiah Walker's personal life weaves a tapestry of love, resilience, and community dedication, humanizing the gospel giant and making his story relatable to fans worldwide. At its core are his key relationships, starting with his marriage to Monique Walker in 1992, a union that lasted 24 years and produced their only child, daughter Kyasia. The couple met as teenagers in Brooklyn, bonding over shared faith and dreams, and their wedding was a joyous celebration at a local church surrounded by family and choir members. Parenthood arrived with Kyasia's birth, a milestone that brought immense joy and deepened Walker's sense of purpose. He often credits her with keeping him grounded, recalling tender moments like teaching her hymns during bedtime stories. Though the marriage ended in divorce in 2016, they've maintained an amicable co-parenting dynamic, evident in joint family events and public posts wishing each other well. In 2021, Walker proudly walked Kyasia down the aisle at her wedding to Terrell Bookman, a heartfelt ceremony that highlighted their close bond. The event, held in an elegant venue, symbolized new beginnings, with Walker beaming as he danced with his daughter, reflecting the family-first ethos that mirrors the unity in his choir work. However, Walker's personal narrative hasn't been without turbulence. In 2006, during the divorce proceedings, rumors surfaced alleging a secret homosexual lifestyle, including claims of an affair and transmitting a disease to Monique. These accusations, spread via online reports, painted him as hypocritical given his staunch anti-LGBTQ stances in sermons. Walker vehemently denied them, labeling the stories as frivolous and refusing to step down from his pastoral role, instead focusing on his ministry's growth. More recently, in 2024, false death rumors circulated on social media, prompting him to address the malice publicly and reaffirm his vitality. These controversies, while painful, elicited public apologies for any perceived inconsistencies and a recommitment to transparency, strengthening his resolve to lead authentically. Critics have also pointed to perceived hypocrisy in his lavish lifestyle versus gospel humility. But Walker responds by emphasizing stewardship and giving back, turning scrutiny into opportunities for growth. Beyond family, Walker's community involvement adds profound depth to his persona. As founder of the Hezekiah Walker Community Development Corporation, he's spearheaded initiatives like the $80 million Hez House Apartments, providing affordable housing for low-income families and seniors in East New York. Honored with community awards for these efforts, he actively supports organizations aiding the underserved, such as youth programs in Brooklyn projects reminiscent of his youth. His induction into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame in 2016 and Educational Center at Virginia Union underscore his cultural impact, fostering gospel's future while honoring its roots. Ultimately, Walker's personal life reflects the perseverance and hope he preaches, from marital joys and challenges to scandal rebounds and philanthropic zeal. It mirrors the redemptive themes in his music, showing that even icons face trials, emerging stronger to inspire others. This authenticity bridges his private world with his public mission, creating a holistic legacy of faith in action. If this glimpse into Hezekiah Walker's inspiring lifestyle has moved you, hit that like button and subscribe to the Celeb Insider for more exclusive tours, family stories, and net worth breakdowns of your favorite stars. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Who knows what celeb we'll uncover next? Thanks for watching.